Technology and Livelihood Education, Cookery 10, Quarter 2. Prepare vegetable and seafood dishes. Our topic is Perform Mise en Place. Lesson 3, Thawing Frozen Vegetables. In this lesson, we will discuss how to thaw frozen vegetables. It is said that freezing does not kill microorganisms, but it slows down its growth. When we thaw frozen foods, the parts of the outer surface warm up enough to permit dangerous microorganisms to grow. Since it can take more than 4 hours to thaw most foods, it is very vital to thaw it well to prevent dangerous microorganisms to grow. Vegetables are important sources of vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants, providing human health benefits. Regular intake of recommended amount of vegetables leads to sound health. Most of the vegetables have low fat and contains calories, minerals, dietary fiber, folic acid, vitamin A, and vitamin C. On the other hand, the quality of vegetables depends on the production system and handling procedure after harvest, horticultural production system, environmental factors, and management practices. Thawing frozen vegetable is actually a little more complex than the standard method of thawing meats and seafood that had been overnight in the refrigerator. Frozen vegetable is an easy way to include nutrient-rich foods in your diet. They are convenient, have a long shelf life, and cook quickly. Frozen vegetables are picked at the peak of ripeness and flash frozen to preserve nutrients and prevent spoiling, so they have much of the same nutritional value as fresh vegetables. If you purchase frozen, raw, or slightly blunt vegetables, you may want to cook them and then freeze them so they are that much faster to prepare for a quick meal. This process requires some strategy so that you do not lose too much quality or essential nutrients. Process of thawing vegetables. Number 1. Cook from frozen. The preferred method of thawing frozen vegetables is to cook them direct from frozen. Bring little water, 1.5 to 2/3 cup per 18 ounces of frozen vegetables, to boil in covered saucepan over medium heat. Add the vegetables and cover. Separate the pieces as they cook. Continue doing it until the vegetables are tender, typically around 7 to 10 minutes. To stir-fry frozen vegetables, heat a wok or skillet, add peanut oil, add the frozen vegetables, and cook for 5 to 7 minutes or until it is crisp. Next is by the use of microwave. Microwave frozen vegetables is an alternative of cooking direct from frozen. Place them directly in a microwave-safe bowl with 2 to 4 tablespoons of water and microwave it for 4 minutes. Check the vegetables and stir. Continue cooking minute by minute until heated through. For large ears of corn on the cob, heat moderately in the microwave. If you plan to boil them on the stove top and consume immediately after cooking, this process will heat the cobs through before the kernels turn mushy. Smaller ears may be good to boil directly from frozen. Microwave frozen ears of corn in 1/4 cup of water. Start with 4 to 6 minutes for 2 ears, 8 to 10 minutes for 4 ears, and 11 to 14 minutes for 6 ears. Why is corn called ears? Ear comes from the ancient word as, which means husk of corn. In English, sometimes the ear also referred to as a cob or a pole. The ear is the spike part of the corn plant that contains kernels. The kernels are the delicious tidbits we love to eat. Number 3 is to thaw underwater. Defrost exact leafy and bulky frozen vegetable like broccoli spears, turnip greens, and spinach. Do this by holding them in their packaging under cold running water. Avoid using warm or hot water. Press the packaging lightly with your fingers and thumbs to feel the change in the texture of the frozen vegetables to thaw. Open the packaging and briefly drain in the colander before using in a recipe. Tips in thawing vegetables. It is important to cook frozen vegetables immediately after thawing to avoid mushiness. If you also have leftover thawed and cooked vegetables in your refrigerator, you can freeze them with 3 to 4 days, but they may not taste up to par. If you prefer, you can saute, boil, or steam most frozen vegetables without thawing them first. Corn on the cob is the best thawed in the refrigerator or in cold water before cooking. However, leafy greens such as spinach do best when soaked in cold water, or they may release too much water into your recipe. Warnings in thawing vegetables. Please do not thaw foods including vegetables on the counter or outside because it will invite dangerous bacteria which can lead to food poisoning. If you thaw vegetables in the microwave, they reach a high temperature that causes bacteria. So you must cook them immediately to preserve quality and prevent food-borne illness. If you left your vegetable outside of the refrigerator for more than 2 hours, discard them as they may have developed dangerous bacteria. A time to remember. This is Maylene Huliganga. Thank you for watching.